Hello! So this is going to be my DNA extraction video. I do have a sound machine going for my newborn, and so if you hear any staticky, oceany like wave sounds, it's from my newborn to keep him asleep so I can do this video. Um, so this is going to be the DNA extraction video. For this lab, we're going to use strawberries, and also you're going to need a clear cup, a quarter teaspoon measuring spoon. You're going to need a Ziploc baggie, preferably one that's sealed, and also some rubbing alcohol, and it should be in your freezer just to keep it cold. It works a little better that way. So that's everything we're going to need. Oh, also, you need, never mind, dishwashing soap. So, and you need to be close to a sink so that you could access some water really quickly. And that's everything we're going to need. And so first step is we are going to take our strawberries and place them into the Ziploc bag, which I have done. Then we're just going to add some water. Actually, I'm going to remove all the stems because we don't want that in those in our little strawberry gut soup. So you might just want to remove all your stems. I mean, it's not necessary, but it just might look prettier. So just like I said, add those into your baggie, and then we're going to add some water. I'm just right here by my sink adding some water. Now the girl didn't say whether it needed to be cold or hot, so I just did like room temperature water. You're going to want to make sure it's sealed really well. And then you're just going to start squishing your strawberries. Just start squishing them. Whoa. See? You need to make sure it's sealed so it doesn't make a mess. This bag is a little cheap, but let's see. It will seal. Enough. Okay. So we're just going to start squishing our strawberries. Mine are a little cold, so they're kind of frozen-y like, but you just squish them. And while we're doing this, we are breaking down the cell walls or the cell membranes of the strawberries, because where the DNA lives is in the nucleus. And so we need to be able to get to the nucleus, and we can't do that without breaking down the cell walls. So that is the purpose of this step. Now, when she went ahead and drained her strawberries into her cup, which is the next step, she did not use a coffee filter, but I found that because my strawberries were a little bit colder, it was a little bit harder to just strain the strawberries without the coffee filter to just be able to get the juice. So that's what we're going to do once I get all of this squished as much as I can. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys did this, but as a kid, my mom used to get like the Friendship Amish bread, and she would make that, and that's kind of what this consistency kind of reminds me of. It's just a little bit more watery. But you know, when you're making dough and you're trying to knead it and squish it over the course of a few days, that's what it reminds me of. Okay, so now I'm going to take my cup, and then I'm going to use a coffee filter, so I just placed it just like this. Sorry, my computer is sitting on a, let's see if I can angle it down. There we go. Okay, so now, hopefully we don't make a mess when I pour this. I'm just going to open one little side here. Sorry, my kitchen's a mess. I just gave my son a bath. One little side so when we pour it, it doesn't just all gush out. Oh, that coffee filter thing did not work well, huh? So let's just go ahead. let's see. We do it this way maybe? I probably should have used a rubber band around it. Okay. As you can see, the strawberries are really still so now I'm just squeezing the coffee filter just to get all the juice, and it broke. So we're going to keep squeezing it. Just to get the juice. And I do have some chunks in here, so we're just going to have to see if it will work. Just rinsing off my hands. So now that we have the cell walls broken down in here, actually I'm going to run it through again because let me grab another cup. Just because I wasn't there, it's still chunky. So I'm going to grab another coffee filter. And this time I'm just going to hold it as I pour it. It does kind of make a mess on your counter, so if you do choose to do it this way, know that that's a possibility. I took a few down, so I'll do this a few times. There we go. So as you can see, I'm just squeezing, oops, the juice into the cup. Oh, even with this way, you still get some guts in there, but that's okay. Not as many as I had for sure. Okay, so once again, I'm washing my hands, and now let's see. We're going to add the liquid soap or the dishwashing detergent, and what this is going to do is this is going to help us. So we broke down the cell walls, but now we got to get to the nucleus. So this is going to help us do that. And this is where your 1/4 teaspoon comes in handy. So I'm just going to add some dish soap to break down the nucleus walls. And once we do that, we are just going to stir our cup. And this is going to create like a little foamy substance up at the top. But we still, as you can see, we still don't see any separation of DNA. Just a little foamy now strawberry soup. So you can see that the DNA, like I said, is still attached to all the strawberry juices, and we can't see anything. So we have to add something that DNA doesn't really like. And in this case, it's going to be the rubbing alcohol. Now it just looks like a strawberry soda. So now that my alcohol hopefully is cold, I am going to grab it out of my freezer and I will be right back. Okay, so she said in the video to add your alcohol very slowly, and what you're going to want to do is, this is just rubbing alcohol that you use to clean your cuts. It's actually, mine's a little bit stronger because my husband uses it for other reasons. I'm not sure what he uses it for, but it's 91%. So it's a little bit stronger, and the other alternative I had was the 50% for my son. So this was, I figured, a lot better. So now we're just going to, as she said, we're going to tilt the cup just like this, and we're going to add the alcohol very slowly. And she mentioned it was kind of like, you can see it pulling a little bit. I can. Like when you mix oil and water, you can see it separating right there. I don't know. There we go. And then the DNA is the little stringy things that's pulling up to the top, which I think is kind of cool. There we go. You can see them now pulling and moving towards the top. So, this is my DNA extraction lab video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. But other than that, thank you and have a great day.